guys. Oh, bit of a windy, cloudy, murky day. So today, seeing as I haven't done it yet, I'm going to be setting my string lines up for my tomatoes. So getting to top at 2 foot canes. Well, probably 3 foot actually, it's about a foot in the ground. Yeah, it's just a simple little tie it up, drop it down. There are some that I actually need to add on to string straight away, but anyway, here we go. There we go. All stringing ready. Right, I'm going to do a sucker run. Make sure we've got all the suckers out. I'm going to lash that tall one to the stringing cane that's in. So let's go check suckers first. Good. Yep. Yep. And actually, I'll take you with me because some of you might not know. What about this one? Yeah. Can I see from back here? What we're on about is, you see these little green stems coming up from the middle of the tripod. And between that leaf and branch, that little thing there, that's a little sucker. I do, slide your finger in, don't apply a lot of pressure, grab it and just pull it across. And away it's gone. Otherwise that'll turn into a branch and it'll just start draining energy from your tomato. And you want the energy going into this so it can come up rather than turn it into a big bushy thing of bushiness. Yeah, look, there's a bigger one. Slide your finger through joint and off they come. Now, if you miss any, no, you only need one tomato. Let's say him. If you let these grow so they're at least 2-3 inches, you can then plant them as you would a seed, and in about a week you'll know whether it survived or not, and whether it survived it'll be just stood up and you'll get an exact copy of that. What is it? Yeah, I should imagine an exact copy of that tomato plant that you can then put in ground next to it and then you just repeat. So you could let one go tons of these suckers on right at the start of your tunnel, and every other plant after could be suckers that are from that. Because if you've ever done this and then you've chucked it on the floor like that, and then all of a sudden you've got a tomato plant growing there, that's why. Because of these little green suckers. So we'll leave you there. We'll flip the lens back around. Oh, that's freaky. No, show the right way up. Everything's upside down. Thank you. And we'll put you there, ready for coming back to that. That's that one. Good. Just to start strapping that up to the cane string. Oh, I get rest of the suckers out. You can all go down that one. So the reason for taking them little suckers out is from that sucker it'll grow like a full, more or less, another full tomato plant from the side of your, from that corner gap there. It'll grow a whole new tomato plant coming out. And I believe it doesn't produce, or if it does, it's really, really low production, because it's still attached to other plant. So if you want your plants healthy, nip the suckers off, and if you want more, if the longish ones, say about 2-3 inch, size of a finger, if you forgot them and left them, then just plant them. Every 2-3 should take root, and then you just got to plant more tomatoes down. I have actually done that when I've had some that haven't germinated through, so I've only got like one of the tomatoes I wanted. I will just let the suckers grow for a bit and then take them off, plant them down until I've filled the rest of my bed, and then I'll go back to the original plant and just strip all the suckers off. So yeah, right, let's get this basically it's just very easy. All you're going to do is you're just going to wrap it round top of your cane here. I need to go the other way, so other way. That's it. Just wrap it on top of your cane, tight as you can, because it's only a cane. Put a little loop in it. So now we're down to the tomato plant. We're just going to glue the tomato plant straight to it. We're going to use the stem rather than the leaf. We're just going to slowly wrap around that, but we're going to leave bigger loops than we did for the cane. Just keep a finger in loop. There you go. There you see, my fingers get off that, in that loop, and that's how that's going to stay. Because then when the plant grows up, the stem's going to thicken, it's just going to tug against that, and if it's wide enough, it won't do any damage to your tomato plant, but it'll keep it up. So with that said, let's get more wrappings. And keeping the finger open, Okay, we're just going to the stem. There we go. A whole lot of wrappings, there's a lot of room to let the plant grow. That's all you want to do, excuse me, to all your plants. And as you can see, let's take in for a closer shot on that. And you see all them loops there. Now as your plant grows up and tall, that stem will get thicker and it'll just fill out these loops, but it won't strip it in. If you pull that tight, it'll cut through your stem, starving your plant of a lot more faster nutrients and food and stuff. So that's how we do it, and that's everything for that. Do I need to do any others? Are they big enough yet? Let's keep eye on that, because it does turn itself off. There's another two there that are quite high, so let's go for them too. Yeah, let's do them too. Now at Terra, you got plenty of my peppers. Just not forget to loop around them. Cane, really tight. It's just a cane. Then onto the plant. There, yeah. Then number two. Stick your finger in. And let's include the plant now. There you go. With the finger. Oops. Try not to try branches at all in there as well, for the same reason it could die off. Be constricted, so die off, and that could actually rot stuff on your plant, so make sure all your suckers are off as well. There's the sneaky little things, the suckers. Go down to there so I can just get the last little loop. And the final one. Okay. And you can use string, or you can use the nylon stuff in here, because it lasts a lot longer inside than it does outside. So now these strings will last me a good 2-3 years. It's still nylon, I know it's still plastic, but you know what, it's fine. Once again, put the plant finger in, continue to loop round. When you get to a branch, just put it in the branch. Keep it up. There we go. That's them three. That's the only three that I think need it at the moment. And that's when it's in. It's going to hold. I'll just switch it back. So you're going to think, yeah, but it's going to climb up and the top's going to be loose. And it's like, oh, yeah, but you've already tied it at bottom by now. Like there. I always use a figure of 8, leave it plenty of room. You can see infinity symbol there. So it's got tons of room to expand for root system. And all you're doing is here, is that's going to tie it up to there. So you've only got this little section here, from there to there, before you can start looping it back round your string coming up. And you're coming right up here, you can just keep looping it, just folding it around, folding a branch over. So, you know, you're going to be good then. So you've got 2 anchor points on bottom, 1 or 2, and then when it gets to here, you just gently loop it round this until you get up to the top, and then nip it head out at the top. And that is the tomato bitty uppy. Strings in that side. Strings are already in on the other side, so that's good. And I fasten them to if you've got a poly, you'll have this, a metal, maybe even in shot there, don't we? Let's lift you up. Right, you'll have this bar. That's where I hang my strings from. And if you look, they fall more or less just in the middle of my beds when I'm not stood on them. Yeah? You can see that one, that's the middle of the bed, so I can either send it back to do the tomatoes or forward to do the tomatoes. Because next year, all my tomatoes will be in the front, on this front bed. On that front bed there. Have you made a smell? Hey, did you make a smell? Oh. Yeah, in made a really. Yeah, we're getting out of Polyton, is made a really smell. So yeah, that's the strings, and you can have them front and back. So I just walk over everything. He is a little terror. It's lovely. Always fun, happy, wants to play. She's good, cause older dogs, you know, she was slowing down, she was getting a bit, don't want to do a lot. Then we got him and just started playing now, so anyway, I'm going to leave it there, because we're done for in here. And we'll catch you tomorrow for a full tour update, and yeah, I think that's about it. We'll see you then. Oh, nearly left, you see. Thank you for reminding me. We have to get this pirate gardener shot in. Oh, and I never started coupling the blooming shed, did I? After saying it. Marys. I've got my flagpole just here. So I need to get my flag back up. So.